Hello, I'll be discussing Secure Shell or SSH. In today's digital landscape, cyber threats are more prevalent than ever, whether it's protecting sensitive business data, preventing unauthorized access, or ensuring secure remote work. Encryption plays a key role in safeguarding our systems. SSH is one of the most widely used protocols for securing network communications, making it essential for system administrators, developers, and cybersecurity professionals. Throughout this presentation, I will explain how SSH works, its encryption mechanism, common vulnerabilities, and best practices for securing SSH connections. SSH, or Secure Shell, is a network protocol that encrypts communication between two hosts. It's widely used for secure remote system administration, ensuring that data transmitted over the network remains confidential and intact. SSH runs on TCP port 22 by default and can be used to create a secure tunnel for other application protocols. Unlike older protocols such as Telnet, which transmit data in plain text, SSH provides encrypted communication, reducing the risk of eavesdropping and man-in-the-middle attacks. SSH is also a versatile protocol used for remote access file transfers via SCP or SFTP and secure tunneling. Whether managing cloud environments or personal servers, SSH remains a fundamental tool for secure system administration. One of the key security features of SSH is symmetric encryption. This method uses a shared secret key to encrypt and decrypt messages during a session. Both the client and the server generate their shared key at the beginning of the connection, ensuring secure communication. The key is never disclosed to third parties, making it an effective method for protecting data in transit. Symmetric encryption is highly efficient since it enables fast encryption and decryption while maintaining security. However, securely sharing a symmetric key remains a challenge, which is why SSH combines this method with asymmetric encryption for key change. SSH also employs asymmetric encryption, which involves a pair of keys, a public key and a private key. The public key is widely distributed, while the private key remains confidential. Any message encrypted with the public key can only be decrypted using the corresponding private key. This method enhances security by ensuring that even if the public key is known, the communication remains secure. Asymmetric encryption is primarily used in SSH for secure key exchange. To install SSH on a Linux system, follow these steps. First, open the terminal and enter the first command that's shown on the screen to install the SSH service. Then, verify that the installation was successful by running the second command on the screen. Then start the SSH service with the last command shown on the screen. Once installed, the SSH service will allow secure remote access to the system. For additional security, it's best to configure the SSH server by modifying the SSH file. This allows users to change the default port, disable root login, and enable key-based authentication. Despite its security benefits, SSH is still vulnerable to various attacks. Brute force attacks occur when attackers use automated tools to guess SSH login credentials. Weak credentials and poor password policies can make SSH an easy target. Misconfigured SSH settings can expose the system to threats, and running outdated versions of SSH can introduce security vulnerabilities. Another major concern is SSH key mismanagement. Many organizations use SSH keys for authentication, but they fail to properly track or rotate them, increasing the risk of unauthorized access. Additionally, man-in-the-middle attacks can occur if a user unknowingly connects to a malicious SSH server. To counter these vulnerabilities, it's essential to adopt proactive security measures. To mitigate these risks to SSH, follow these security best practices. Set up firewall rules to restrict SSH access to only trusted IP addresses. Utilize fail to ban to prevent brute force attacks by blocking repeated failed login attempts. Implement multi-factor authentication, or MFA, for an extra layer of security. Regularly review SSH logs for unusual activity. Since port 22 is a common target, changing it also helps to reduce exposure. And finally, disabling root login prevents direct root access, improving security. It's also highly recommended to use SSH key-based authentication instead of password-based authentication. By generating a public-private key pair and storing the private key securely, users can eliminate the risk of brute force attacks. In summary, SSH is a vital tool for secure remote system access. By using symmetric and asymmetric encryption, it ensures the integrity and confidentiality of data. However, it is essential to implement best practices to mitigate vulnerabilities and keep SSH connections secure. As technology continues to evolve, so do cyber threats. Staying informed and proactive about security measures is crucial in protecting our digital assets. Whether you are managing a personal server, securing cloud environments, or working in IT security, SSH plays an important role in keeping systems safe from unauthorized access. The importance of strong authentication mechanisms, proper configuration, and continuous monitoring cannot be overstated. I encourage you to explore SSH further, implement strong security measures, and remain vigilant in the face of potential cyber threats.